Welcome everybody to NFL Prods, and today we're going to be going over Week 15 of the scripted NFL, and we're going to do our picks on it. First up is Chargers and Raiders. I say the Raiders win that. The Chargers, they just haven't been doing nothing this year.
Well, you know what my prediction is? I'm going to go wild. I'm going to see if they go make it entertainment.
Yeah.
If the Raiders lose to the Vikings week 15, I would pick the Chargers to win.
You mean if they win?
Yep.
Okay. And then the next game is the Bengals and the Vikings. I say realistically the Vikings win, but you never know in this scripted league.
I don't know. I feel bad for Cincinnati football fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vikings will win.
Steelers and Colts. Colts are at home. I say Colts.
I pick Colts.
Broncos and the Lions. I say the Broncos win that one.
Why, you say it's going to be entertaining?
Yep, they upset the Lions. So that the Broncos could be in there pretty good. And who knows, maybe the Broncos and the Chiefs meet in the playoffs. Or no, doesn't the seventh seed go against the first seed? Or the second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sixth seed goes.
Who do you think wins the Broncos game?
Lions? Well, I was talking about if the Vikings keep winning, they might bring it down to where Lions and Vikings play for those, make that last week look really interesting.
Yeah.
So if the Lions have another loss, either they lose on week 14 or 15 here to set up the game where the Vikings and Lions play for the division crown.
Oh, okay.
So let's just say Broncos will win if they do that.
Yep. And then next up we have the New York Giants against the Saints. I say the Saints because the Saints, they have a very interesting division. Let's check out their division real quick. The Saints. Okay, so currently the Falcons are 6-6, the Saints are 5-7, and the Buccaneers are 5-7, and the Panthers, they're 1-11. Well, why even mention them? Let's say, who are the Saints? Did we pick Saints on our week 14, Frank? Let me check who they're playing on week 14. The Saints are playing the Panthers, yep.
Yeah, we picked them one, yeah.
Yep.
That would put them back in the thick of
that would put them to 6-7, and then the Buccaneers, if they lose to Atlanta, that puts the Buccaneers down. So Saints would be second. Atlanta, they would be 7-6 because they beat whoever they're playing in week 14. And if the Saints win this, and then the Atlanta loses their week 15, I think it makes it very interesting for the NFC South.
All right. So on that one, we'll pick Falcons then, right?
No, Saints. Because the Saints are playing the Giants.
And then I said Falcons against Panthers. I picked the Falcons.
Yeah, I don't know. I say Panthers for me. I say Panthers as a wild upset.
I think they'll make it interesting by that way.
Bears and
Browns. Let's say I think the coach is playing for a job to stay in Chicago. So I'm going to pick the Bears to upset the Browns.
Oh, he's playing for a job out there?
Yep.
Okay, I say Bears too then. Now we have Buccaneers and Packers. I say the Packers win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should make things interesting. I think the NFC North is going to be one of the most interesting divisions by the end of this season.
Okay, let's see. NFC North. Oh, wow. Well, you mean the South? Or no,
the NFC North.
Oh, I'm looking at AFC. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, NFC North. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. let's see. Now we have Jets and Dolphins. I say Dolphins win this. I think Dolphins win.
But like they say, because it's interdivision, they like to make things interesting.
Oh.
Even if you're 1-15.
Well, I don't know. I still think Dolphins take it. What do you think?
I don't remember who won that game. I think it was Dolphins won the Jets the last time. I think it was. So, yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I'd go with the spread. The Jets will keep it close. What about that?
Yeah. Chiefs and the Patriots. I say the Chiefs. They win that. They win that.
Yeah,
because the Patriots.
Pedestrian.
Because even if the Patriots win, it doesn't make that division more interesting.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's really interesting in that division is probably the Dolphins and Bills.
Yeah. Texans and the Titans. I say the Texans win that.
Yeah.
With CJ Stroud, he's a great quarterback. He put up the best numbers this year. I think he put up the best numbers this year in the NFL for quarterback.
I'll tell you something about Brock Purdy coming up here with the Cardinals and 49ers coming up.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy is nothing without his playmakers. It's proven in all the games that they've lost. When McCaffrey went down and any playmakers that are on the 49ers are down, he doesn't win without the team.
Well, the team doesn't win without him either.
The roster is very strong.
But the team can't win without him. Because Brock Purdy...
He needs them just as much as they need a quarterback.
I'm
going to just tell you.
Yeah. Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott, they are the top two quarterbacks that have been putting up the best numbers so far in the past 6 weeks.
Dak is better.
Yeah, Dak is better.
I have to say it. Dak is better than Purdy.
And Dak is better than Jalen Hurts. I hate to say it, but it's just the truth.
Maybe statistically, but I tell you, I pick Hurts over Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Think how good Jalen Hurts would be with the 49ers.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because the 49ers... No, because the 49ers, they only have one good receiver, Deebo Samuel. The Eagles have Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith. And Brock Purdy has been doing better still.
Yeah, but I think who's going to run more for a first down if you need it?
Oh, running is Jalen, but throwing is Brock Purdy, I think.
Well, yeah, but he's so dependent on his playmakers. I'm sorry. Would you say he's like the top 10 player
Brock
on that?
Brock Purdy?
I don't think he's not.
Who?
He's not the number one team. That team will not fail with him. Would fail if he lost any of his playmakers.
And the team would also.
The Vikings, he didn't have his playmakers. Vikings aren't that good of a team either. Just look at statistically, Brock Purdy, without his players, he's depending on them to be there.
I don't know what.
He does a very good job being a role type quarterback manager, but he is not even good as Josh Allen. I'm sorry, he's not a Pat Mahomes.
This year he's better than Josh Allen though.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he's sucky. He's thrown so many interceptions.
Well, this year I'll put it, but he's done so well. I think he's just having a bad year, but I still say if I was going to pick between two quarterbacks on a good team, I would pick Josh Allen on the 49ers. The Bills aren't as good as they used to be. What's his name? Diggs has lost his step. They are not as good.
I think what would have happened if the 49ers if they had Jimmy Garoppolo still, I don't think they'd be doing as good as they are now. Brock Purdy. Well, the only reason that Brock Purdy is not they're not saying that he's in the top five is because he was a 6th round pick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they have done a good job as coaches to make him as good as he is. I don't think he would do as good if he wasn't on the 49ers. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, he wouldn't be as good.
49ers, the talent around Brock Purdy is what makes him good.
But I don't think Jalen Hurts would be as good if he wasn't on the Eagles. Because he has 3 receivers, Jalen Hurts. He has 3. 3 receivers.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, compared to apples, I think that you could plug Jalen Hurts on the 49ers, and he would thrive there just as well as he does in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he'd do a little bit worse, but he'd be... Between him and Dak, though...
He's got a running game. He still has it.
I think...
The wide receivers are quality. He's got a great tight end with Kittle.
Yeah, I think Dak, he doesn't get enough respect. Even though I hate the Cowboys, I don't think Dak gets enough respect for how good of a quarterback he is for that team.
Well,
but he's not the best.
He's been injured prone. He's been injury all the time in the past years. Maybe I'd give him a little more credit. But I'm not a Cowboys fan. I can't stand him. But
now let's see. We're on 49ers and Cardinals. I say 49ers because Cardinals can't make it interesting.
Commanders and Rams, come on. Let's go ahead. We'll pick the Rams to win, I say.
Yeah, I'm going with this game it is Rams.
Sorry.
This game I think this game it won't be rigged because if either team wins, it doesn't make a difference. It does not matter. Oh, you guys, hold on everyone. I'm going back to my week 14 if you guys watched that. I forgot to tell you guys this, but the Colts and the Bengals game, I say it ends in a tie in week 14. Say it's the one tie. As a crazy...
I'm gonna stick with mine.
The Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. I say...
Where are they playing?
In Buffalo?
In Buffalo?
I say Buffalo wins that.
If they're playing Buffalo, which I think they are.
Yeah, they are.
Cowboys are just gonna have an off day.
Yeah, they're gonna have an off day. Okay, so now Ravens and Jags. Jags still don't have their quarterback by then. I say Ravens because the Ravens are gonna take first seed in the AFC.
Yeah. Eagles and Seahawks. I see the Eagles doing it, but I bet you it's going to be a close game.
Yep, I agree, Frank. And it's a Monday night, so wouldn't be surprised.
What I do is I take the point spread, whatever they do, like Seattle will win the point spread.
Yep, I think Eagles win it, but if Seattle wins, I would not be surprised. Let's just say that. And that'll be all for our week 15 picks.
Okay.
And everyone, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in our next one.